inspection day. So my buyers did get under contract and we are doing the inspection today, so that's where I'm heading. Of course, I'm running just a little bit behind, but it's okay because the inspector can let themselves in. Yeah, so that's what my day is looking like. I did manage to make my coffee. Y'all, I'm really working on my time management. Like, every time I think I have it down as like a mommy of twins, making sure my boys are good before I leave the house, making sure my man is good before I leave the house so he can have the boys for the day. It's a work in progress. So with it being October now, of course, that means that we got some new goals. I am leaving to go to Europe this month. I'm so excited. I have 2 closings scheduled for the same week that I get back. So while I'm out there, I'm just gonna be making sure that everything is going according to plan. I'm so excited to go to Europe. Another thing that I'm doing this month, because I'm working on my prayer life. But I saw this October challenge for reading through Proverbs. There's 31 days in October and there's 31 chapters in Proverbs. So a chapter a day of Proverbs. It's day 3 and I started yesterday, so really I read chapter 1 and 2. So I'm about to read chapter 3 today. Well, I'm probably gonna listen to it right now. See y'all at the inspection. So I'm here. The inspector is doing her thing. I was just a little bit late, but only like 10 minutes. So luckily she was able to start outside. We have systems. So we get here and there's these signs. And if you see these signs as an agent, you already know what it means. But basically, the home has been winterized. Nobody's living here, so they turn off the water and they shut off the water heater just to make sure that the pipes don't burst and things like that. That's great for the property, but that's bad for an inspection. One of the things that we have to look at is the plumbing, and we won't know it's working if the water is not turned on. So the plumber said that they won't be able to make it here until 6 p.m. We'll be gone by then. The way to handle that, we're gonna have to extend our inspection contingency because she's not able to come back until Monday morning. And technically we were supposed to have until Tuesday, but now we're gonna extend it through next Friday so that my buyers can look over the report and just make sure everything is up to par before we move forward. Hopefully everything's up to par, everything's checking out. But yeah, we're gonna be back here basically to finish up the inspection. So the inspector is going through and she's getting everything else done. She's looking at electric, she's looking at foundation, she's up in the attic, she's on the roof. And I'm gonna show you guys a little bit as she's giving us the walkthrough and letting us know what's going on with the property. So re-inspections come with a fee. So when we ask to extend our contingency, we're also gonna ask that the seller covers the fee. And the reason why we can do that is because they're supposed to grant us access and ability to perform an inspection, since we do have the inspection contingency. And unfortunately, we're not able to do a full inspection today. So with the reschedule comes a fee, and we are going to ask that the sellers cover that because it's not our fault. Now I'm just sitting outside enjoying the breeze, getting some work done. My client is inside and I'll probably head in there in a little bit. We were hanging out here for a bit, but it feels good outside. It's gonna be a day. Inspections always take a while, so yeah.
And it should just come out and then down.
Okay.
And it should go within 6 inches of the floor.
Okay.
So that will be in the report.
Okay.
You can go out. Well, it has to be unlocked first. That's usually helpful. You have to open the window a little bit, and then you can drop it out like this to clean it. And then, now the second one will come down. And that's why this screen, you can slide up or down depending upon how you like to have your windows open. But then you can pull this one down and do the same to clean it. Okay, So that's really a great feature. And just,
yeah. We are done. Well, for today. It actually went by super fast, but that's because we weren't able to do the plumbing. But that's okay. We're gonna have everything done on Monday. And that's just a little tidbit of what inspection day looks like. So now I'm about to go to the grocery store because I gotta cook dinner tonight. And then I'm gonna go home and get some more work done. Yeah. This was the open house fit today. I brought my everything bag so I could get some work done. And then I had the J's on the feet. My kids keep playing on this mirror, but you get the point. Keep the casual. Family day. We getting set up out here. As you see, all the tents are going up. The moon bounce is going up. Killer. So I did another vending event today. As you guys can see, I am a huge fan of community events. Like, it's so much better than seminars, even though y'all know I love me a good seminar. But like, just to be out there and meeting new people, like, you just never know who you're gonna run into. So the weather was icky, but we had a lot of people going out and inviting people from the community to come through to the church. We had free food, and not just the food that was on the grill. Like, we had like canned food, box food to give away to people, and a lot of people came through. There was clothes that was being given away. We were doing health checks, blood pressure checks on people. We had nurses on site. Me and my sister were out there doing our financial services, talking to people. And for all my entrepreneurs out there, get out and talk to your community, because you just never know what somebody's doing. And I met a real estate developer today by chance. Like, he was just shopping at the Giant, and one of our outreach people went out there, handed him a flyer, and he walked down. And he's actually about to break ground in Capitol Heights, Maryland. And y'all know how I feel about Capitol Heights, Maryland. So it was like a match made in heaven. I'm excited to see what he's going to do, and I'm just loving everything that's going on in that area. So for those of you who are from Maryland, you're probably like, Capitol Heights? Like, what's the hype? Okay, Capitol Heights is changing so much, and mostly it's because of all of the housing changes in DC, where all of the prices in DC went up, and it kind of pushed the people who were living there out. So now there's a whole bunch of like affordable living communities coming in Capitol Heights, Maryland, which is right outside of DC. And it makes the commute to work super simple, but also it takes that community from like a ghetto, and it just enhances the area. There's new property development. There's like communities, families, people are moving into the area, and it's building, it's expanding, and I love it. So I was super excited to have a conversation with this gentleman that I met today, and hopefully I can get in on the movement, because that's really all I've been trying to do. Like, I just love the development out there, and I can't wait to sell some homes to people who can afford it and build in that area.